I understand the person who lost it, that is to say, Amazon's none too happy.
Yes, Amazon expressed a lot of disappointment at losing this really lucrative cloud contract. They, had seen, they said, hey, look, we have the technical capabilities to meet the demand, and, maybe we should have been the winners here. And so it's likely that Amazon will likely lodge a protest or lawsuit challenging the Pentagon's decision.
Well, and Naomi, as I understand it, it's not just that they lost, but there's some talk that, in fact, President Trump or the White House sort of put their thumb on the scale. There actually is a new book out from the speechwriter for General Mattis, the former Secretary of Defense, who said that actually word came down from the White House, you better make sure that Amazon doesn't get this.
Yes. In fact, there have been a lot of questions here in Washington about whether Trump did put his thumb on the scale. So a new book by former Defense Secretary Jim Mattis's speechwriter alleges that Trump personally called Mattis and said, can we, quote, screw Amazon out of this Pentagon cloud deal? And Mattis was reported to have said, we're not going to do this. We're going to follow the normal procurement process. But look, this came before Trump openly questioned whether the contract was being bid. He said that on the record. The Defense Department has a very strict protocol in place to avoid political interference, both inside and outside the Pentagon. And so I think the question will be, and we'll see more news come out in potential challenges by Amazon about whether, that political interference actually made the difference, or whether Microsoft won for other legitimate reasons.
Yeah, and this is against the backdrop of these big tech companies spending an awful lot of millions and millions and millions of dollars on lobbyists and other lawyers and stuff in Washington. It appears to have paid off, at least for the time being, with Microsoft.